Welcome everybody to Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Today we are taking you inside all the haunted houses and we're gonna have a great time.
Alrighty, we're starting off with Monstruos 3, our first house of the night.
Is this cemetery? So, tell me, mis amigos, are you not afraid of the dark?
Probably my favorite Monstruos house out of all of them. That was really well done. Like really good. Was not expecting that. And the actors were killing it. We got almost every scare in there. And we had to make a stop in the Murder of Crowz scare zone area. And I heard that Baby Crow is back. But look, they have shorter crows today with glowing eyes. Oh yes, I love it. I love your eyes. Very beautiful eyes. Look at Baby Crow. All alone over here in front of the Fast and Furious building, but still glorious and still absolutely beautiful. All right, party people, here we go into the Studio Tours Terror Tram, entering the Blumhouse. 15 years of Blumhouse. I'm excited. This year looks really fun. Into the purge area. Oh yeah.
This is not a test.
Late to the party, cupcake. You're a little late to the party, cupcake.
She has a head. Oh no!
I've run the simulation 1,000 times and it always ends the same way. You die. I've run the simulation 1,000 times and it always ends the same way. You die.
Yo, look at that line for Jason Universe. Part of this is also Wyatt 6. Right now, Jason Universe is super packed. Highly recommend getting that express pass because it is nuts. So we just got done with the Blumhouse Tram. It was a really good new layout and I really like how they had Insidious characters in there. They had music playing, some new lighting and everything. But now we're in the lower line. It's slash bar time with a slash still walk right there. That's freaking sick. Here's the menu for the slash bar here. They do have limited food options, plenty of drinks for you to enjoy, and they actually have a queue set up here instead of just everyone kind of like make their own queue, which is nice. So there are plenty of options up here at the slash bar, but one drink that we love from Orlando, or at least I did, Savannah was kind of iffy on it, is the Cursed Cranberry Vodka like cocktail spritz. It's really yummy and it's 7%. You can't even really taste the alcohol. Really good. How much was this? They were
14.
like 13? 14. So not bad for 7%. Really yummy. Like I said, came from Orlando. They have it here. Very happy with this drink. I don't think you know how excited I am about this.
I honestly do know how excited you are.
Because I've been
this
like
is your most anticipated maze.
ever since like the rumor came out. I've been like blasting Savannah's ear about this. So I'm excited.
I've heard about this for the past year.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited. Let's go do the horrors of the Wyatt 6.
Let's do it.
Here we go, everyone, into the horrors of the Wyatt 6 with an amazing facade. Here we go.
Tell me about your family. My family? I took those that no one wanted. The forgotten. The discarded. I gave them a purpose. There you are. We make them all pay for their sins. We're here.
That was everything I could have ever wanted and more. That was amazing. I never have got emotional through a haunted house, and that time I did. That was incredible. I may be biased because I love WWE so much, but that was absolutely incredible. Had such a blast. Man, I'm so happy that I decided to go with the Wyatt 6 and just solely based off of that. That was incredible. But we're gonna go do Five Nights at Freddy's right now, which I know is also incredible. So we went from one that I'm extremely excited about to one that Savannah is extremely excited about, and Five Nights at Freddy's.
This is my maze, bro.
So are you excited? Do the dance. Yeah, I was gonna say do the TikTok dance. Here we go into Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, I was excited for the horrors of the Wyatt 6, but now I'm even more freaking excited for Five Nights at Freddy's. This thing looks like this facade. It looked a lot smaller in pictures. This looks big. Obviously nothing matches the weekend, but this is a pretty big facade.
My favorite maze of the night.
We've done 3 besides Tram, obviously.
I think it will still be my favorite maze of the night.
Yeah.
And but this is my most anticipated. Loved it. It's just so like immersive, unlike any maze I've been through.
I will say this was definitely like they always throw around the word immersive, but this was really immersive.
Like you're in the movie.
This really put you in the movie, especially that first room. Our first room was insane.
10 out of 10. When you go through it 25 more times.
But now it's time for Scarecrow music by Slash. Big Crow was on
I thought it was Big Dog until the end.
Yo, they got Savannah so good at the end right there. Honestly, Scarecrow with the music now that is actual music going through the entire house makes it really good. I love Scarecrow. Like, I've always been a big fan of Scarecrow. I think it's one of the scariest houses to date. And now that they added the music and the whole soundtrack, I'm even more happier with Scarecrow. But now, it's time for what people are deeming from Team Member Preview as one of the scariest houses in Jason Universe. I do see art up here, so let's see if I can get him on camera right now. There he is, there he is! Oh my goodness, there he is! Also, this is all part of the new retaining wall project. They got this done so quick, and as predicted, they did put projections up on this wall. I really like how now they have all this space for Q rather than just a really tiny space. Here we go into Camp Crystal Lake, Jason Universe.
You'll never come back. You're doomed. You're all doomed. Not trying to tell the others. You're doomed if you stay here.
Surviving night in Camp Crystal Lake.
May I have your attention, please?
Alright, so let's stop the video right there real quick to explain to you guys what happened. So unfortunately, right at this moment, it turns out that there is an emergency. We don't know the details of it, other than the house just completely stopped, as you saw. Universal was very kind enough to offer us to come back through the express line without having to wait once everything got cleared up. We were on a time crunch and we still needed to do all the upper lot houses. So we were unfortunately not able to finish Jason Universe, but we will be back on Sunday, and we'll obviously be posting all of our social media about this house and be making plenty of content throughout the year. Huge bummer that we weren't able to finish it because it was looking amazing. However, it seems like Universal handled the situation the correct way and made sure everyone was safe, while also making sure everyone that was in the house was able to come back and experience it again. But that kind of explains what happened with this random freeze that we just showed. Anyways, back to the video, and now let's make our way up to the upper lot. We have made it back up to the upper lot. It's about 11:30 right now, and we are about to do Terrifier and Poltergeist. Very excited for Terrifier. I just showed Savannah the movies because she hasn't seen the movies before. But yeah, look at the baby! Little crows and the eggs. I guess this is kind of hinting at the future of the Crowz scare zone here. Gotta love it. Alright everybody, here we go. We're about to hit the Terrifier haunted house, and there is a sign that says that this house utilizes water effects. So you know that it's gonna be crazy when they have a warning sign outside. Here we go, into the Terrifier, deemed as one of the goriest houses ever. This facade is incredible. There's Art! I love you, Art! Woohoo! Here we go. This first room is awesome.
The Lost County Clown. Something really bad is gonna happen to him.
There he is! Hello!
Do I have to tell you? Don't freaking try to scare me when I'm on my break.
I was fully expecting to never go through the house in my life, and I went through it. Not even gonna lie, that was the best house I've ever been through in my lifetime.
It was so much fun. Like, and they had the misters on in there. You didn't get that wet, not like as crazy as Orlando, but it was just such a fun house. After Terrifier, now it's time for Fallout, which we did for the behind the scenes tour. So I'm excited to see it with all the actors and everything. So I was really excited to see it during the behind the scenes. Let's go.
My lord, I don't have armor.
Let's try your luck behind that door.
Alright everyone, we are tired. Savannah's already in the car. I'm tired. It has been a long night. Opening night is always like a crazy one because everything goes so quick. So like we get everything done and then we do our reviews and stuff like that, and everything feels so quick. But we'll be back on Sunday doing more content for our social channels. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for all of that. We really appreciate you guys watching the content and enjoying the content. But as for now, my name is Scott. You've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key. Most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.